You got to put people in their place. And also, people ain't mind readers. That's fine, that's how it's meant to be. Yeah. Like I say, if someone's going to bump me over 20 quid or a tenner, then that's how much I'm worth to them, so I don't mind. Yeah, carried on putting up the stud balls all day. Got Terry to play around with putting tiny little noggins and little spaces and stuff, just a little bit of fiddly shit while I made sure the posts were right. Just cracked on through the day. Oh, it does, yeah, like, it came up at like 10 and it looked like we'd done most of the walls up there. I said, I can guarantee if he comes up here now at R3, he'll say, oh, fuck all's been done since this morning, but we have been at it non-stop. You fucking nail guns, you name it, everything going. So I've got a new labourer starting tomorrow, 18-year-old Joe, and I'm just going to point and say, look, get all that off, do all that, shift all that, and if he just does it like a good lad, then I'll give him some more work. I'll say the reality is I need to be getting on with my own shit while I'm sending you boys off to do other shit that I don't want to do. Plus, to be honest, since that other labourer's not been there and I've had that time off my back, it's fucking killing me. Especially after that chuck as well. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah. Yeah, all the work's on top. So it didn't leave a massive puddle anymore. I think what it was a mixture of the oil leaking with the diesel, creating the perfect storm for a drip. Yeah, at the end of the day, I said to her, when I was taking them off, I said, look, I said, this is a delicate bit. Yeah, I said, anything could go wrong on this bit, so I'll deal with it and I'll deal with the consequences because I could see how fragile and dodgy and old plasticky. And I said, oh, it's like the old beam, my things will snap and I don't want you thinking you've done it. So, yeah, start bringing out the fucking sledgehammer. Because Terry put up a stud and it was out of line and he glued it and screwed it on the door. And I went and played with it for a bit. I thought, oh, he's fucked it. He can play with it all day. And I just went, Terry, go get the fucking sledgehammer. And like the client's been trying to claim my tools, so I'm glad I took everything back. Because the client went, oh, I've got two sledges around here somewhere. I went, yeah, have you? Two sledgehammers? Yeah, I have two. I said, do you have two sledgehammers here? I saw a red one and a blue one, yeah? Yeah, that's it. I said, so when have you had them from? Oh, I've had them from the start. I said, yeah. And how did one of them get here? I said, because at home, I've got a little pile of groundwork tools, yeah? And I took my sledgehammer from my groundwork collection and brought it here, left it here all this time, and then I took it back with all my other tools. And he tried it with the clamps. Like, oh, my clamps. I'm like, when have you ever needed to buy clamps in your life? Like, I bought this one from B&Q and this one from Screwfix. I'm taking them home. But yeah, I tried it. The thing is, so I just schooled him on it. I said, well, this is what's happened. All right, I bought it. I took it home because it's mine. You just wouldn't have bought two sledgehammers, did ya? Because one wasn't working. Bought a spare just in case it broke. Sledging all them fucking concrete piles. You know, be careful. The fucking plastic shockproof handles might fucking explode on ya. Shatter resistant fucking shit. So I said, yeah. What, and you got two? That's like a miner taking a laptop down the mine, mate. It doesn't go hand in hand, you know what I mean? It's not a match. Yeah, and they've built the wonkiest wall you've ever seen. They've left me out. It's about 15 meters long. It's not a small thing. Probably about 10 meter. But yeah. So he's left me out this Nadora build at the front. These retaining walls, and they are a fucking joke. And his dad's doing it. He's 70, and he's shoveling and knocking up the gear, and I'm up there doing all the carpentry and that. And I'm looking down. What's that? Mm. Well, that was a long gone now. You know what I mean? It's fucking yeah. What happened to that? We didn't use any bricks with it. But yeah, like they were trying to shove a whole bag of cement in a mixer one morning, and I was like, "Why are you doing that?" And they were like, "Oh, that's what we're doing." And Terry was like, "Yeah, that's what you're meant to do. You're meant to put a bag at a mix." I went, "What? You're meant to be doing this all day, ain't you?" He went, "Well, that's what we do for retaining walls." I said, "Well, this is a different type of retaining wall, mate. It just needs concrete and rebar drilled into the base." And and it's like they had this idea between them and worked out that they need a bag of cement to fucking do a mix. And lo and behold, I said, well, if you want to run out, it's your fault. I said, it's counterproductive. If you want to run out of cement, buy more cement, whatever. It's not cheap. And how many gauges you got to do? I said, you need an 8 to 1. So 8, 16, 16 shovels in a barrow, half a bag, 2 shovels, a half. Fucking sorted. So I've just left them to it. It's fucking ridiculous. But, you know, good luck to him. Yeah, have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of that? And then filling it with so much slop. It's just like, concrete's 8 to 1. 8 ballast, 1 cement. Mortar, 4 to 1. Yeah, 3 to 1 dry pack. So if you want to pack under stills or fill any voids, dry pack. Or even a screed actually is like a 3 to 1. But you know, that's like parts, you know what I mean? But either way, I mean, that's a pretty big mix as well, 3 to 1 really. But yeah, generally a 4 to 1 mortar mix. You probably need, well, he went for 3 ton bags, and well, one side is about 5 meters, and the other side's about 10 meters. It's about, they've made it silly high, so it's about 1.7, and it's got a curve in it, a radial. And I just got annoyed in the end the other week, and I just come down. And I went, for fuck's sake, what you just, because they got on with it, and I came back after like Christmas, and I was like, wow, the fuck have you done? I said, don't worry, you'll bond it out later anyway, innit? So it's all good. And you can build all that shit out. And they would put more radials, like the second radial. And what they've done with the first one, just chopped it into little bits and tried sticking it down. It's a mess. And I said, look, chop it completely off, strap wood across. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's funny because you know they're there all the time and that. So if I was to get my camera out, I'd be like, oh, very good. You know, they know it's. They must know it's shit. Oh yeah, you're right. I should get a drone out. Yeah, I'll be like, oh, I've got to do my driveway shot. The thing is, every time I've done a drone footage of that building, on the first level, one of the walls must have twisted in with the concrete, and he noticed it, and he went, "Oh, don't put that social media." I went, "Don't worry, mate. I'll line it up with the other fucking level." And I said, "It's gonna have a roof on top, so you're never gonna see it anyway. The rest of it's square." And yeah, so imagine if I do a shot now with his retaining walls. They're going to look like a kid's drawn them, and then you're going to have my like architectural lines and shit, and then some wiggly wall. Isn't it? It's going to be all over the place. I'll say, don't worry, I'll crop that. There's a wiggle. It's snakes. It's like a proper snake, and like the footings like overhanging, like an overhang. Fucking mental. And then like Terry was with him yesterday doing the fucking the footing for it all. I said Martin doesn't want me fucking doing it because he knows I'll be like, right, we're digging 500 mil down, we're taking fucking 700 mil back, we're getting rid of that belly, we're getting moving that over there, we're smacking this string line in over here, we're lasering that. I would be like, right, we've got to bring it out, and Martin's all in his head, it's got to go close to there, it's got to go close to there. I'm like, well, you need a decent enough footing from the door or wall. So he's scared that I'd do it properly and reduce his driveway size. Yeah, I will. I will lose him 50 millimeters of car parks of driveway. You know, that's in his head. Like, yeah, honestly, like, so they got on with it. I'll do a video or something or a photo tomorrow. It'll be fucking funny, but I don't want to come across rude because if you built that, you must know with you if it looks shit. You must do. Fucking Poland, yeah. He'll be back on the fucking ferry in a couple of days. It's funny because March, yeah, okay, from my house. He didn't have a word of English, but now he's learning English all his life. All his life, not one word of English, not hello, thank you, but now my hello. Hi, please. Monday. Funko. I went in because Martin bought him a pouch of baccy. His dad. Because I don't think he wants to smoke any other cigarettes. Probably like mummy's orders or something. So anyway, I walked in the garage earlier and there he is, like, with his weapons a big fucking fat load of baccy, too big for the roof bar. Please help, please help. And then Terry was like, oh, we can't roll for shit, mate. I had to make him one, and I went down and the chemicals that. It was like, oh, too much. Yeah, slightly, mate. Rolled it up and a nice little explosion. I was like watching me, and I was like, squeeze. Teach this 70-year-old man how to roll baccy. Apparently in Poland they don't have baccy like that, even though Polski is Dujek, you know what I mean, and all that. I've seen it on the baccy myself. He must be secluded. Never seen a patch of baccy in his life. So yeah, mate, so get him sorted. But like, I left Terry with him yesterday. I come in today and everyone's like, "Oh, hi Terry, well, lick, bum. They're all like up his ass, like treating him like, because apparently he said, "Oh, I had food with them yesterday," and they were trying to coax him in with the Polish dumplings and stuff. He said it made him feel sick. And then in the kitchen, Martin was like, Oh, what did Terry say about working with us? Did he say he would never want to work with us again? I thought, I'm a labourer. A labourer quit. I've got the new lad starting tomorrow. And I'm going to make a point in front of Martin. This is Martin, he's your client. I'm Chris, ICF Innovations. I'm your boss. Martin, can I please make it clear now in front of the new lad, you're not exchanging numbers, you're not talking on the phones, you're not asking for extra work. My workers that I bring here are my workers, and I'm using them because I have them and I got them. And if you want to less complicate things, we can just rearrange the fucking labour rates and you can pay me and I pay them and you have nothing to do with the people that I employ. Just because you're paying them doesn't mean you're employing them. So I'd rather you pay me to pay them and then everyone knows that I'm employing them, not you, so you think you can just take them off me. Motherfucker. That's 100% saying that. Because that's 2 of my work that he's stolen now, and he's trying to poach Terry with his dumplings. Yeah, fucking hell. I don't need you fuckers anyway, but while I'm here, don't take the fucking piss. No, Mark's only poached this because he's getting a good deal, so he's thinking, oh. But I gave him a worker. I literally gave him on a plate when David broke into his van, stole that 700 quid, and fucking Martin gave him 200 quid. So I said, look, I'll tell you what, Dan's into removals, my Ukrainian guy. I said, he's got his own removal van. I said, I was going to ask for a lease fee, but instead I'm just going to give him ya, so you can use him, because I don't really have much work for him here, because I've got Josh and Terry. And I can't really have a third one hanging about. Two's more than enough. And well, people that don't know what they're fucking doing, you know what I mean? Fucking, if they knew what they were doing, it wouldn't be a fucking problem. So yeah, so I gave him on a plate, and then Josh texted me that night, oh, I quit. And then in the morning, I went, oh, Josh has quit. He went, what? I was talking to him all night last night on the phone, telling him he's got to come work for me. Yeah, thinking he's got to knock up on a cement mixer all day. But that's not a problem, you know. If he was there and Martin said, can he get on that? I'll say, Josh, get on that, you know. But the fact that he's texting him, oh, Josh the labourer? No, he's a layabout, mate. I was going to sack him anyway. But it's the principle of the matter. Stop poaching my fucking workers, because one, they don't have a fucking clue unless I'm here, and two, it just creates some mad weird vibe everywhere that I go. Well, like I say, you know what I mean? The way I look at it, I don't need anyone around me. I can just build up something from absolutely nothing by posting on the Facebook pages again. Um, from whoever it is, I've shown that. You could be a drug addict, you could be a fucking lazy cunt that don't like Turner. I went through like what? So I said I've sacked, like, gone through 13 people. All in all, I've had 15 people work on that site for me, and I've got rid of so fucking many, because, you know, they've got rid of themselves, really. Like, I've given them every fucking chance. But that's 13 days. That's 13, say, 5 days on average. Yeah, so 13 times 5 days is what I got as labour. Even though they weren't much cop, they still done bits that got it to where it is. So it's not about having a really good worker with you, just about being able to do what you're fucking told. Yeah. I said to Terry, I said, I might ask Martin if he wants to invest in my next build. Terry went, what? All shocked. I said, yeah, I thought that might spook you up a bit. Yeah, so you'll still be working for me? Yeah. No. Niesne. Nachten. I told you. Bad dog. But to look fucking terrible now. I'd have thought of Ryan. No, I suppose not, but surely the oil must like run off. Under seal. Does that include parts? So it's like 300 and so it's like 360 mil. Roger's 70 grand. Well, Doc's looking at 360 million. I'm looking at probably 6 mil. That's nearly 2 hours a day every day for a year. Well, we've not been on that long. All drinks included as well, yeah? Gotta go while the good times are rolling. Roll with the good times. The doctors used to prescribe Brighton. Yeah, it was one of the first ever proper prescriptions. 100%. Because they used to have like loads of little rolling carriages that used to come down to Brighton and get changed in and go in the sea. And Brighton used to be, well, Brighton is the place to be. It's got a good vibe about it. It's got some mad epic scenes. My road's meant to be renowned. I mean, if it was, if we were going all out, yeah, then I would have made us eggs on toast with cheese sprinkled on top with the bacon. It's fucking banging. Do you like mushrooms? Yeah, would have had mushrooms too. She hates mushrooms. I like mushrooms. You boys like mushrooms? Nah, they're not. They're all about magic mushrooms, Mr. J. Would you eat them happily? There's two types of people when they're eating magic mushrooms. One that rich because they hate mushrooms, and one that just chow them down because they like mushrooms. You couldn't stomach a mushroom. Listen to this. You couldn't stomach a mushroom tea, and then all the mushrooms sloppy at the bottom, and then you got to eat them. Things start taking off. Everything breathes and it's all colourful and makes you laugh. That's the best thing, isn't it? When there's loads of you walking around, seeing the same shit, laughing at the same shit, like fucking staring at the same shit, talking about the same shit. You connect. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when I lived in Grand Parade, we had the old shrooms. I pick 'em, yeah, alright, but it's out of season now. Plus, they're fucking hard to get. Even though they shouldn't be. So yeah, I've got other people that got them. I've had thousands of them. We used to go picking every year. Fields were plentiful. We used to get up. We used to get up. We used to get up on the train. Yeah, we used to get up on the train. Right, okay, first time I went mushroom picking, because like was raving down the Concord. Me and my neighbour Rob, and we're partying hard. And then come out of it, and this guy told us where we could find some mushrooms up in Ditchling, and he gave us instructions, and because he had them in a bag. And so like, yeah, sweet. So we were pickled. We were like fucking on ease and everything. And we ended up getting the fucking first morning train out of Brighton to this Ditchling area. Right, like it's the middle of summer, yeah, like and we're on the fucking train, like fucking eating our faces off, loving life. Yeah, we're gonna go get some mushrooms, it's a good idea at the time after raving all night. And then we walk along through the town and then past the duck pond that you said and up into the field, and we're just on our hands and knees, like, what the fuck? Like, just seeing triple of everything anyway, and we ended up just picking loads of these mushrooms that we thought were mushrooms. And then we got on the train. I was like, look, it's spangled. We laid down in the field for like a couple of hours and fell asleep. And then I was like, look, mate, we can't do this. We gotta go. And then we got ourselves back and got on the train. And then went round Steve's house instead of going home. And then he's pulled out all these mushrooms. And I didn't keep mine. I binned them all. I said, I don't trust that. Whatever I picked is a magic mushroom. I said, I couldn't even tell you. And then he's like, no, no, I know that some of these are. And then he was like, oh, anyone want a brew? And then I'm like, you can't just dish out a fucking mushroom brew to everyone when you don't know what the fucking things are. I was a sensible kid. And so I refused to have a brew. And they had one and said it didn't really do fuck all. And then we saw the guy, we went back up there the next weekend. And then we saw the guy that was at the fucking rave, like, tell us he was in the field looking around. We went back up there on a whim. Russell, his name was, and I had my own, growing my own fucking shizzle in this all. So I had some of that in a tin, and it was all go, all up the fucking, it's a mission away, so on the trains, on big walk, same route. And then we got up there, and Russell was there looking for mushrooms. And then he showed us what ones to get, and from that year on, it was just kept going year after year, and just having some mad fucking mushroom sessions. Absolutely crazy. And way before that, they used to be legal in Brighton. You could buy them everywhere. I was telling someone the other day. In the fridge, yeah, they used to be in the fridge. And at the Mad Data Cafe, you used to be able to buy tea, a cup of tea made pre-brewed, a mushroom brew. Right, then it didn't sour mushroom tea. You bought your tea downstairs, upstairs, and bought your mushrooms and dropped them in. It was a Mad Data Cafe. Everyone in Brighton, you couldn't believe it. You could not believe that you could walk around Brighton in the Gowanna store in the lanes and just buy all these fucking different types of magic mushrooms from them. And then the government passed a law that, like, no matter what type, it's all illegal. And then they just went straight off the shelves. No, go down in the history books. Put a car sticker, honk if you never got bummed on the way out. Brighton is a motherfucking cave. You can Google it when magic mushrooms were banned. I think it was about 2007 or 8. It's crazy. The whole town was tripping. Oh yeah, we done all them kits, mate. We used to do them on the Knoll estate when I was like 14 and 15. We had kits growing. You just had a little bucket, cling film. You got a pot. You could buy them grow kits left, right, and centre at the same time as buying the fresh mushrooms too. And you put a little spray, and they grew like motherfuckers, and they done good jobs. And they kept like fucking coming through and coming through. Yeah, them kits were fucking amazing. Well, if you've got a bit of garden space, go to a garden centre, get a bag of compost, get a spore syringe online, squirt it in. Oh, yeah. Nah, the grow kits are good enough. They're a nice controlled environment. Yeah, they grow like willies in the grow kit, and then they go flop out. They go flap into big mushrooms. Most beautifulest, colourfulest things in the world. Probably gave me my perspective on life doing so much of that shit. No regrets. Well, the big yellow ones. Yeah. Not got them. Well, someone to fucking eat them by the time you fucking get them. Christmas, innit? I think the trippiest thing that's happened, yeah, is that we were walking in Brighton, me and Aaron tripping, and he went, "Oh, imagine if it just snowed," and I swear down, it fucking snowed like a blizzard. We're like, "What the fuck? That's the trippiest shit." And then he had his trip up and a bit of cling film. And imagine if it just flew away and it just went. It just literally just disappeared. Then we're like, "Where's it gone? What the fuck? You're joking me? No, you can't be doing this. What the fuck's going on? Yeah. Glad I got out of it when I did. No, I feel like I had the highest buzzes. Yeah. What's that on? Sweet. I don't even want to see his fucking face. I don't think. Why not? Put him to the test then. That happened to me, yeah, with Doc's lobbies as well. Don't copy Doc's lobbies. I learnt that mistake the other week. Because it tell you to copy that one, and then halfway through the couple of like races, you go, "Oh shit, not that one," and you're like, "What? Oh, you need to get this one." You're like, "Well, I can't get out of here now and get to that one. Like, I wish it was that one anyway." Yeah, yeah, it should have been simple. Yeah, yeah, but just that name. He'll look after me, head doctor. Well, if you make the lobby, you're going to get pissed off. Well, that's what you got to look at it like, yeah. It's perception. Didn't the new Charles 50p come out? Yeah, it was. She gone. I know, I could. I'm not going to be in it for long anyway, because I've got to shoot. Oh, Romeo done. That's a heavy bed. Was that with her on it, yeah. Is that with her on or off the fucking bed? £1,600 £1,600 bed, and when she's not on it, £130. You got a big fish. Oh, you got a big fish. Oh, there wasn't others around, she'd fucking eaten them all. Oh, big ocean, big ocean, and you found me. Nah, I'll come back in. It'll be alright. Usually happens sometimes, just going, be fine. I'll give it another go while you're in there now. Yeah, mine won't come off the menu. Not menu, racing menu. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, start it. That'll work. Freddy gonna get you. That's what I was saying about the LED lights, mate. You could just sit on your phone, pick it up and go light up a little bit. Where are you getting your electric from? The hallway? Yeah, you need to add other stuff onto that. Like a lamp. Yeah, I was having a little think about that. In my plumbing kit, I've got a fireproof mat, so I can dig that out, wrap that around and under the pipe area, just to kind of soak it up a bit and still be like fireproof. It's on the heater, yeah, but I just turn it on like intermittently anyway. Yeah, the thing would just be there. texted the guy in showroom. I said, can you send me the bits? Or how much for the whole truck? Because I'll just get a fucking other truck to come and take it. And they haven't got back to me. So that would have been the best solution, really, to drive over to him, dig out that, give him the tenner. I'll say I'll come to look at some bits. Doesn't really interest me. I'll take that bit for a tenner. Cheers. Oh, I need it right now. I'll put it on there. Yeah, it's horrible, you know, you gotta risk your life, you don't fucking earn money, fucking, no matter what. Probably like, oh, I need another day off. Well, actually, I'd like to, actually. I probably will say that. I'll say that I've got a big fucking diesel leak. Can't really drive it. I really have to get it, yeah, sorted somehow. Finding this cunt insurance phone number and just saying, look mate, no one's going to buy your fucking truck, not working. There's a whole piece anyway. Spares or repairs, meaning some spares have already gone. To me. That's what I need to do, get my hands on that fucking thing. Maybe I can find like my big car washing sponge, and I'll just squeeze that into that area. That'll soak up most of the shit, and when I get stopped off I can just squeeze that out. I think a sponge soaking up something better than like... Oh, they put up the hose, do they? Next day delivery. Right, okay. Next day delivery, UK. Because every single pipe comes from fucking China. Hopefully. Yeah, I did. What, the little black O-rings? I definitely did. Yeah, they're 1.57 millimeters. Well, I looked on for that, but they only sell 2 millimeters and that. Not 1.575 or whatever. You know, crazy like numbers. Yeah. Nah. I think, right, when we took it off and I said, oh, I'll take the shit for this bit and that, after I moved that kit thing over to the side, there was like a tiny quarter piece of black plastic, so I think that snapped off that actual one. Yeah, because although it went into the next one, it was still the problem, wasn't it? It's not like we changed it and it was that injector. I think it's just not got the right seal because a little bit of C plastic's knocked off the edge. So that kit sounds perfect if I can get that. I could phone Crawley Breaker Yard and see if they've got any in theirs. Look at the photo though, see if there is like a place you can clip it. Yeah. Yeah, and if one of them little tiny bits are broke, the clip ain't gonna do its job and it's just gonna piss out like it is. We tried that, didn't we, when it was on, tried squeezing it and pushing it. I think taking them off and just giving it another go. Yeah. What? You get it like tomorrow? Today? This is the specialist part. So did you say you can get them next day? Because what I'll do, I'll get them delivered to the client's house for tomorrow, and then I can fit them after work. Right, so, okay. So you need Amazon Prime for 10 o'clock delivery. That's fine. But yeah, I don't have it. But the missus does. These fucking things are being passed around, mate. Yeah, it looks more like... Well, like you say, that one's got a set of 4, isn't it? Different ones, and I need one to work. It usually says check compatibility for your vehicle, and then you type in. I mean, I didn't realise that flexi cable pushed over them bits. But they're a bitch to get off. I don't know if I should go for the green ones or the used black ones. Well, it's showing on that one product image gallery, it's showing you 3 sets from the same supplier. Yeah. Leaky plastic rubbish. Yeah. I mean, I don't care if it's not snowing. I mean, it's £15 with all deliveries and all that in. I mean, like, even the clips look the same, like the push on metal ones that are. I'll just go for it then, yeah. But it's like, which ones wore they? Wore they the second picture or the top picture? Because they're two completely different ones, aren't they? Uh, 2009. But that one, well, I phoned around them and they say, oh, that's like a specialist part. But that second thing, that doesn't even have an O-ring on it. Yeah. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the first, because as soon as you put the injector in, you put the clip on. Like the first picture you sent, that looks like it goes down deeper than what them ones did. Right, look, I can have a look on this YouTube video here without having to go out. 1 minute 38.
Okay, so here we are now in a little bit closer. Hopefully now you can see in a bit more detail. Here is the leak-off pipe. This is the leak-off pipe connector that goes into the injector. On this left-hand side of the injector we have the arc.
Yeah, that's the wrong video, mate. Let's have a look at the Ford fuel. Go to Ford.com. I'm just focusing on this now, and then I'm going to get off the kit. It don't look like that one, Mr. J. It's like a line with the knobs coming off the line. If I can find the actual thing, I can zoom in and see what the fuck it's about, I suppose. But Ford ain't gonna sell it because it's 2009. Motherfuckers. Do the phone. Oh, apparently you can glue it in. Temporarily. Nah. Let me, I've got a photo of it here. What's that thing he's holding, but that sits on top of the fuel pipe. Sticks like shit, turbo goes off in 15 minutes. Yeah. Oh what? Yeah, but they stopped all that. I was doing that before up in Crawley. I'll see if I can find So the problem is it's got to be exactly like it. No, there's an actual photo of it. I'll try and get it. No, I've got another photo, one from the actual motor. I'll send it. Well, that's from the actual motor, and it's that pipe work there. So they would just pull off with brute force, would they, yeah? Type in my reg on eBay, it's got loads and it's like no matches found.